Elusive Elden Ring Parry. It's super good. You can burst down anybody from just normal mobs like this one to tougher mobs that are still roaming around out there to even bosses. I mean, it's really powerful, but it's also really difficult, and it can be frustrating when you can't figure it out, and then you get one like that, and you know you got it because of the sound that it makes, but then it can utterly elude you. This is because successful parries have a relatively tight frame window, but one thing I just learned recently is that not every armament that can parry has the same frame window. Some of them are way bigger. I found this incredibly helpful chart that was posted on Reddit by user Saboy666. I hope I'm saying that right. Thank you so much for collecting this data and posting it. You're a fucking hero. Now, I put a link in the description for this Reddit post, so you can go over there. Saboy has been pretty awesome responding to people. I believe he even responded to a comment that I posted. But I mean, check this shit out. The medium shield, which I'm using here, only has a 7-frame window on it. The small shield has a 13-frame window, and the buckler 15. That's nuts. In the post, Saboy666 explains how to read the chart. Basically, the first red bar is where you have already clicked the parry move, you're inactionable and you're vulnerable, and you're not going to get a good parry if they hit you during that. The green bar is the perfect parry frame window where, you know, they hit you, you get a parry, yay. That last red bar is ending lag. If you get hit, then you're also going to take damage. And I believe, if I understand what he was saying in the post correctly, that the white cells that are not filled in just after the green but before the last red is undecided, where sometimes they would get parries and sometimes they would just take damage. Now, we studied the data, let's put it into action. I went and got the buckler. If you stick around to the end of this video, I will show you where and how to get the buckler. All you need is 1,500 runes and to kill a specific NPC, and there's also a juicy secret about that NPC that you don't want to leave and miss out on. If you started with the bandit, then you know that you already get the buckler, so you don't need to do that, but you should check out the juicy secret. Once I started using the buckler, I could not believe how much easier it was. I think that guy swatted me with his torch once, and, you know, I wasn't ready for that. But most of these other shots, I'm just a parry machine. I went and killed, I think, 6 of these guys in this little sequence, and only this one manages to hit me with his sword, and it's because he did that long extended thing and he hit me during my end lag. If you're like me and really enjoyed the parry mechanics in Sekiro, then this buckler might be the offhand item for you. And since you really shouldn't need any more information about why this buckler is so ridiculously powerful, without further ado, let's move on to how to get it. Now, with this character, I've already defeated Margit, and you can see that's the site of grace where I fast traveled to, but I've not yet defeated Godric. If you want, you can wait to kill this NPC until after you defeat Godric. His name is Gostok the Gatekeeper, and he'll run up and start stomping on Godric after you kill him. It's really funny, and for that reason alone, I would honestly recommend waiting because it's hilarious. But the juicy little secret that I mentioned before is that when you die in Stormvale Castle area, you may notice that you don't actually recover all of your runes. Now, that's because Gostok is stealing 30% of your runes. And if you die over and over again, he's going to keep on stealing those runes, and he'll stockpile them. And if you kill him before you kill Godric and he comes up and starts stomping on him, you got to kill him in this room before that happens. You'll get all of those runes back, which is pretty awesome. Now, I hadn't died yet in Stormville Castle area, so I didn't get any extra runes besides the 200. But after you kill him, you'll get Gostok's Bell Bearing, and you want to go to the round table and offer the Bell Bearing to the Twin Maiden Husks. After you do that, you should be able to buy the buckler directly from them. If I understand correctly, through Gostok is the only way that you're able to get the buckler. You don't have to kill him. You can actually drop down through the same room where you open the gate manually from just like above him. You can drop down through a hole that's in that room. And if you talk to him, he'll be like all surprised that you're alive, and then he'll let you buy stuff from him. I hope this video helped, not only with finding the buckler, but understanding parry frame windows. Thank you again so much to Saboy666 for figuring all that shit out for us and posting it online. There's a link in the description. Check out their Reddit post. If you liked this video and all the info that was provided, then leave a like, leave a comment telling me how helpful it was or how helpful it wasn't. Please also subscribe, and as always, good luck in the lands between.